Hello everyone, this is your favorite Murtad live once again. And today I have to discuss about Mujtaba, the so-called Islamic preacher. I'm sorry, I have to laugh. He probably is a good buddy of what's his name? I forgot his name. What's the name of that guy? Hold on. Mr. Kenny Boomer. Yeah, he probably is a good friend of Kenny Boomer. Probably he might deny him anyways. So after this debate, Kenny Boomer will deny him, and rather he actually denied him in the debate as well with Chris Claus already. So anyhow, let's R2 welcome Pierre Taylor, Dragana, Marik P, Peter Parker. Peter Parker, come on, this Mustafa guy, Mustafa speaks or something like that. He's a fool, and whenever he will come up for a discussion and denounce me on something, yes, I'm gonna have a debate. I send my live stream every day open. Whenever I go live, I give it to anyone who wants to come up and refute me. So that's not even a problem. But if he want to speak with me like a stiff neck Muslim who thinks that I am his dhimmi, then quite frankly, I'm gonna kick him for, and till as long as he keeps on doing that, I'm gonna kick him back. So that's how it is. um, and then we have Henry and David and Mirjana. Welcome, Mirjana. Hello, hello, hello. So I'm gonna play a couple of videos, and we're going to talk about these videos, and we will going to see how stupid, idiotic, son of a devil Mujtaba is. So there we go. I was in a live stream with the Cross and the Crescent, and the way I work and the way Cross and Crescent work seems like with Muslims, it's not going to work with me and them. They are more like Westerners, and they work in a Westerner kind of a way with these idiotic, stupid son of devils. I can't do that. So I'm gonna I'm gonna play it here. Let's see if Mushtaba has the guts to come up and speak like a man with me, because he knows he will be demolished. I'm not going to listen to his BS for 10 minutes and say to him, hey, come back to the topic. I'm going to demolish each and every claim which he lies. So let's look at his lies. This is the second video. In the first video, he wasn't there. He actually had a debate. This guy had a debate with Chris Claus while Kenny Boomer was the moderator. And in the next video, we spoke about the debate, and I stated something. Let's look at that particular debate. Why I had such an issue with this guy. Let's forget this one. Let's go to the last one. Let's check this one out first, and then we will go and have a talk about this idiot. All right, this is the debate. Uh, let's see. All right, let's look at this. Let me know, guys, if the voice is unclear or something like that. Let me play this.
This is a message because God sent us the Quran, okay, and the solution to our problems in Quran, okay. So He wanted that we do it ourselves, not that He sent us a Superman and save us, okay. If He was going to send us a Superman and save us, He would send in thousands of years ago.
So the Mahdi's not coming then.
No, not Jesus is coming. No,
So the Mahdi's not coming then.
it's just a message that we will get rid of our problems today, okay.
So he just denounced that Mahdi is not coming. And this is why I called him a stupid, because he previously worked on ahadith. He says he's Sunni. He gave references from ahadith, and then he's saying Mahdi is not coming. I'm gonna tell you, but let's look at it first. And yes, PR, he was demolished, not melted. He was demolished by Chris. Let me say that out loud. Chris is an excellent debater, but he's a debater, and he demolished him literally, no doubt about it, awesomely. Let's move forward a little bit.
The Mahdi's not coming then
No,
to destroy.
I see. Mahdi will come. He will come. It's during Second World War, First World
Oh,
War.
okay.
Yes.
So if the Mahdi was coming,
Okay,
he would
let's.
have been here during the second.
So now look, even the moderator who's Kami Boomer, he's now disturbed. Why is he disturbed? Because this goes against the basic belief system of Muslimin. Even Kenny Boomer, who was the moderator and shouldn't be speaking at all, he said he started to state something, but Chris stopped him. Because like how can a a moderator speak into it? But look what Chris says.
No,
Okay.
Kenny.
Let's.
Kenny, hold on here, Kenny. Hold on here, Kenny. Let it go. Let it go, Kenny.
See, let it go. Because like why can how can a moderator interrupt in a debate? You are a moderator, not a debater. But he is disturbed.
Okay.
So you're saying that the Mahdi would have come during the Second World War if the Mahdi was coming,
Yes.
right?
Yes, I see.
Excellent. So you disagree with Islam about the Mahdi then?
No,
Right.
I'm not disagreeing with.
Yes, you are, sir, because in Islam, and if you would like me to teach you, or I can allow Kenny to teach you, what you're stating about the Mahdi is incorrect.
No,
Isn't that true, Kenny?
no, let me tell you. First of all,
So let me clarify something. So it's
Go ahead, pause it now.
let me with me, brother Muji. So let
So let's forget what we talked about. I'm gonna go back to what Kenny says because Kenny is more than sufficient over here rather than anyone else.
brother his position, the Isa ibn Maryam, Jesus the son of Mary, and the Mahdi is a bit unconventional.
See, he can't even say he's liar. Imagine he just used the word, can he use the word unconventional? Because he is a Muslim trying to debate a Christian Chris Claus. Chris Claus finished him, like literally, he just finished him, right? And because Mujtaba said that neither Jesus nor Mahdi is coming back. This is the basic belief system of every Muslim, whether they are Sunnis or Shias, let alone the subsects. Forget even the subsects. The major two sects, Shias and Sunnis, both agree to the basic fact that Mahdi is coming. He is such a liar and a deceiver. That's what he is. He's a liar and a deceiver, son of a devil. That's the correct word for this guy. But what is Kenny Boomer saying? Now, I I can respect Kemi Boomer if he said to him, "Hey Mujtaba, that goes against every major sect of Islam." But he did not. Look what he said.
Brother, his position, the Isa ibn Maryam, Jesus the son of Mary, and the Mahdi is a bit unconventional as it relates to the consistent consensus among scholars and the actual uh, the common view amongst Muslims. We do believe that Isa ibn Maryam, Jesus the son of Mary, will return before the day of judgment as a sign before the day of judgment, and we do believe the Mahdi will come at some point, inshallah. I just
What will happen? Mahdi will come. Jesus will come. Inshallah. So anyhow, after that, I stated certain things. I was like, this guy is an idiot, it's a fool, and etc., because he's denouncing the basic principle. And there was so much on that debate. So what happened was, Mushtaba was pretty angry on that. He was so angry that next time he said, I want to be there in the cross and crescent discussion. So now when Mushtaba is there, my way is, if a Muslim is here, if he states something, he has to prove it. Because otherwise, they will keep on lying. That's the basic thing. They will keep on lying. Oh yes, some people are saying quote the hadith. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Rather, instead of quoting the hadith, let me give you a full reference. Guys, is there a Muslim over here? Is there a Muslim over here? Let's see. Okay, I don't see a Muslim, but if there is a Muslim over here, let me know, and I will send an invite for him to come up. Okay, now This is islamweb.net. Okay, because like instead of showing you 10 different hadiths, I will give you everything. Check this out. Who will lead the prayer when Jesus will descend? He or Al Mahdi? He or Al Mahdi? So it's not about whether Jesus and Isa will actually come or not. That's not even debatable. What is they are debating is, will Jesus lead the prayer or will Mahdi lead the prayer? Check this out, guys. Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallahu khair for replying to my question, etc., regarding Isa ibn Maryam. However, the hadith which I referred is not the hadith which you quoted in your answer. The hadith is Abu Huraira raziyallahu ta'ala anha reported as Allah Messenger SAW as saying, the last hour will not come until the Romans will lead. It's not land. Lead and take the land of etc., etc., etc. The time of prayer shall come. Jesus PBUH would descend and lead the prayer. I have quoted only the relevant part of the hadith. Here it says Isa will lead the prayer, but another hadith says Imam Mahdi will lead the prayer. Kindly clarify. I have taken this translation from Islam Soft Software, Sahihul Muslim. So now the question is, who's going to lead the prayer? Nobody has the doubt that Isa and Mahdi will come back. That's not even a question. They both are supposed to come back. And then you have uh, these particular references. He's saying, uh, while their imam have advanced in prayer, etc., however, Isa would put his hand between his shoulders and say to him, go forward and pray, as it is for you to call the prayer, and was called to their imam, and imam will lead the prayer. So Isa will say, I'm not going to lead the prayer. Imam Sahab, you lead the prayer. Ibn Mujahid is saying that. And then he's giving another fatwa link, but not the today's topic anyway. So we're going to do some other day. Another one, he Isa would descend at the time of Fajr prayer at the white, etc., etc., etc. Al Mahdi wanting to establish the prayer. When he realized Isa is present, he would draw back so that Isa would advance and lead the prayer. But Isa would put him forward to lead the prayer and he would pray behind him. So this is a great favor and honor for this nation. So now you all see there is not a single Sunni which actually says that, unless some person will say, I am Quranist or Quran only. I will not go for any hadith. I will not go for any tafsir. I am Quranist. But Mujtaba, who was talking to Chris Claus, is not Quran only. He is a Sunni because he quoted certain hadiths in the debate. Now we even go to alislam.org. Here we will see another thing. Check this out, guys. I'm going to give you everything so that when you are going to have a discussion, you will know. Will Jesus return with Imam Mehdi? So now the question is not that they are returning. Who will return first? Okay. So we see here they have taken X19 as well. Forget that part. Return of Jesus in Islam. Muslim scholar, irrespectively of the denominations, are quite unanimous that upon the reappearance of Imam Mahdi and Prophet Jesus, what are they? They unanimously agree to the fact. Okay, Jesus is still alive. Wow, you know, Jesus is still alive. Yes, this is Shia. Yeah. No, for Imam Mahdi and for Jesus, it's the same. They have no difference. Both are coming. Imam Mahdi is coming. Jesus is coming. They both are coming. Shia and Sunni, they agree. The concept of Mahdi is a bit different because Mahdi is in Parda Ghaib even right now. So he is in the Ghaib, but he is still coming and he will reappear as a flesh and blood. But once again, this small twist doesn't make a huge problem because he's still going to appear. So Imam Mahdi and Isa both are going to come back, right? A little twisted, yes, a little twisted, but still, it doesn't make any difference. The main thing is they are coming back. Okay, so we will going to see that they say every creature shall have taste death. Quran chapter number 29 verse number 57. Hence, because Isa was taken up without death to Allah, hence he is going to come back and he is going to taste death. See the logic? See the logic? But then let's first destroy this narrative. Man, I like that. I like that. So Isa is still alive, guys, right? Isa is still alive? Check this out. That's why I don't like these topic kind of a debates, because these people state so many things with lies, and then it takes time to demolish all these lies if we stay on the topic, because we cannot stay on the topic. They run around in topics. They keep on lying like a coward. Keep on lying. Check this out. Then she pointed to him. They said, how can we speak to one who is in cradle, who is just a baby, child? Jesus said, when he was a baby, he said, indeed, I am the servant of Allah. He has given me scriptures and made me a prophet. So Jesus, who was still a child, said, I am a prophet of Allah and Allah has given me scripture. Now look what happened. And he has made me blessed wherever I am. Wherever I am. Read what it says. Wherever I am. And has enjoined upon me prayer and zakah for as long as I am alive. Now the problem, do you get the problem? Who got the problem? He is still alive. I have just shown you. He is still alive. Okay. And they say that he will come back again and then he will die. So he is still alive. Okay. If he is still alive, how is he paying zakat? How is he paying zakat? You know what zakat is? Who knows what zakat is? Zakat is the money that you pay out of your yearly saving, 2.5%. How is he paying zakah? Seriously, is he playing poker with Allah in the heaven because Allah took him to himself? So he's playing poker with Allah, winning the money from Allah, and then paying the zakat to angels. Is that how he's doing that? Or what is he doing? How is he paying zakat? Yep. How is he doing that? But anyhow, let's go back. Silly, like it's silly. But anyhow, here it says 2957, every creature will taste that. Okay. By the way, he's still alive from the last 2000 years. He must be God, right? Because only God can be alive. Crazy theories, right? That's Islam. Everything gets into trouble when Islam speaks something about it. The people of the book believe in Jesus before that. Okay. People of the book. All right, really? And then will be none of the people of the book, Jews and Christian, but must believe in him before his death. And on the day of resurrection, he will be a witness against them. So once again, a biblical verse twisted a little. Yes, Jesus will be witness for us at the day of resurrection because he is God. He will judge us. Yes, he will. And then twist of the verse, but once again, it everyone actually says the follower of Jesus will superior over disbeliever. That's why we are still superior. No matter how Islam and Islamic people do the Rida war and Man Badal Dinu for Uqtulu, or they will do Pact of Umar, or they will restrict anything, or like do whatever. Christians will always be the uppermost because Quran said so. Because Quran said so, right? And when Allah said, oh Jesus, I will take you and raise you to myself and clear you of those who disbelieve, I will make those who follow you superior to those who disbelieve till the day of resurrection. So that's the stupidity once again. If Isa will remain the uppermost, how can Muhammad come up and say something otherwise? See? See the issue. You see the issue. Then you believers and disbelievers will return to me, and I will judge between you in the matter which you used to dispute. Uh-oh. So Jesus is supposed to come, Al Mahdi is supposed to come, and Mustafa was a simple liar. Mustafa was a simple liar, right? So, and this is not the only thing which Mustafa said in that debate. So, anyhow, when he came the next time, this is what happened. Let me show you. Okay, let me remove that. Let's see. All right, guys, check this out. He was given the mic and he started with this. Let's see what he started with.
I can start. First of all, I would like to say hello to everybody and peace and love to everybody. I'm here because what I heard from your show last time, it was quite not so friendly. I would like that we are like brothers and sisters.
First lie. First lie. Quran clearly says that Jews and Christians are not your allies. And it says in Quran chapter number 5 verse number 51, O you who believe, take not Jews and Christians as friends. As friends. Hey Mustafa, are you still drunk? I told you when you are not drunk, you can come up here and have a debate. But seems like you're still drunk because you are barking. Stop barking. And if you are not going to be drunk, I'm going to send you the invite so that you could come up and have a talk. And I will muscle you like your fake prophet muzzled the baby Aisha at the age of 9. So get some water, drink some water, and come back when you are not drunk enough. All right. So let me, first thing, when we say that Jews and Christians are friends, his first lie, right over here to begin with. He began with a lie. He began, his first statement was a lie. Check this out.
Uh, as you believe, I mean, Jesus peace be upon him said, "Love."
Hey, David, don't hide him yet. Give him some time. Let's see if he learn how to talk. So you've given him like 300 seconds of timeout. That's fine. Don't hide him yet. I want to give him some chances before he say that I don't allow him. So let me give him some chances. Okay, check this out.
One another. So the way you were calling me stupid and I don't know, ignorant and all these things was not
Oh, rather I will call you stupid, ignorant, liar, and son of a devil because you just lied. And the problem is your own Muslim Kenny Boomer who had to intervene and say to you and everyone who's listening that this guy is a liar, but he said it in a nicer way because you were Muslim. Anyhow, check this further.
so nice because I have had debate with the with the Trinity Channel. They, after several debates, they loved my idea. They loved
What? Another lie. You guys have just seen that Kenny Boomer said he's wrong. And even Kenny Boomer does not want to be associated with this guy. See, lies after lies after lies. You guys give them mic and they will keep on lying. That's why everything a Muslim says, you have to stop him in every sentence and tell him to prove it. Tell him to prove it from Quran or Hadith. The thing is, this time you were not debating. This is not a debate. He came in for a discussion in a channel. And that is why I went off from that time because I somehow was being the only person who wanted to expose his lies. The rest wanted to have a longer debate. So I went off from there. So check this out.
me. They were calling me brother Muji, but unfortunately, uh, you were very much humiliating me. But the thing is that I would like to say that if I say smoking is wrong and somebody doesn't understand me and still continue to smoke, it's not that I'm stupid. It's not my fault. That person didn't understand my point.
Ah, so somebody did not understand his point, which his even Muslim brother did not understand the point. Why did the Muslim didn't understand the point? Because he was lying. Lying, flat, straight lie. That's what he was doing.
Unfortunately, Brother Chris was not listening to me. He was even closing his eyes last time I was.
Brother Chris was not listening. Brother Chris demolished you, and you still do not have any shame, and you came up over here. Fair enough. Come up, come to my channel. I will show you. I will I will show you, because every statement that you say is a lie. That's the problem.
Explaining. I am. I have to explain that I am a former atheist because at the age of 20.
Hey, what is happening over here in the chat? This Rizwan Smith, come up live. Why is Rizwan Smith changing everything? Rizwan Smith, hold on, stop changing the topic. Let me finish with Mujtaba and I will give you a live link to join. So in the meantime, stop changing the topic. And to everyone else, stop engaging. Check what's happening over here. I will give the invite to Rakim, not Rizwan. Rakim. Ra- Rokan Smith, whatever. You have to come up and Rokan. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, my bad. Check this out.
25, I started to think that God doesn't exist after some days because of lack of knowledge.
Yeah, lack of knowledge, God doesn't exist, and then he went into a God who's a Satan to begin with. And I have already proven that. I don't have to prove it every time, but I have already proven that. But check this out. He was an atheist who became a Muslim, and then he's lying about everything that Islam teaches.
But when I converted to Islam, I didn't convert it because I found out that God exists, and I have a requirement. Okay, you say why somebody should convert to Islam and why somebody should convert to Christianity. This is a very good question. Okay, I say that I will not follow a useless God. For example,
Useless God. Now imagine, I would have demolished him right there and then when he used this word. But imagine, everyone else is quiet. Useless God. Allah, the most useless pimp of Muhammad, pimp of Jannah, who is going to create the hymens of a woman every time a male will penetrate into. That kind of a God, useless God, and he said what? He said what? This blasphemous, bald-headed guy can come on Western Channel and state anything, and you will allow this stupid, blasphemous idiot to state these things? How dare he? How dare he? In their own countries, in the Muslim countries, I have shown 13 Muslim countries. If you say Muhammad is a false prophet, let alone calling him a pedophilic rapist of children, even if you just call him a false prophet, you will be beaten to death, or you will be beaten near to death. This blasphemous Mujtaba can say this thing in a Western channel. Oh, we have freedom to speak. You guys give freedom to speak, and yet you do not revert back and say to them, how dare you said that. Nobody said that. Check this out.
example, um, I don't want to humiliate somebody's religion, but
You just did. You just did, you foolish, idiotic, stupid. Ugh! Why is everyone quiet? They will still, he will still going on using the mic. The discussion is why convert, Islam or Christianity. He's still talking.
A God which is made by stone or wood, for me, is
Now God is made by stone. Allah is stone. He is Samad. Samad is a hollow idol. Rob Christian has already done that, but Samad is a hollow idol where people used to put money in it. Kul huwallahu ahad, Allahu Samad. But doesn't matter. Forget that part. Does not matter.
a useless God. So, but Almighty God, who has created the entire universe, He have had um, as an aim to that He created us. So we have to know why He created. It is not just you, brothers, sisters, Christian brother Chris, who don't understand me. 99% of, at least 99% of my fellow Muslims don't understand me either.
Wow. So Christians do not understand. 99% of Muslims do not understand. But this Mujtaba, who is a recent convert, can lie and say anything about it, and he knows everything. He knows everything. He knows everything. 99% of the Muslims even don't know that. Christians do not know that. Nobody knows that. He knows that. And 1% of the Muslims knows that. That is called stiff neck. That is called whatever. He is Allah. Only He knows.
They say that, oh, God has created us just because He wants us to worship Him. Now
Oh.
I said that this God is selfish. If you just
Wow. He says this God is selfish who says that. This God is selfish who says that. Okay. 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 This God is selfish who says that. Okay. Let's finish this one first. Let's finish this one first. Man, this God is so selfish. Check this out. Mujtaba, read. وَمَا خَلَقَتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَانَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I have created jinn and humankind only that they might worship me. So according to this Mujtaba, his God is, his Allah is the most selfish God in the history of mankind. Oh, in the history of gods. How will you not stop this idiot from talking when he is going left, right, and center with all the lies of the world? Why is nobody telling him that he is a lying SOB? Why? Hey guys, give me a minute. Hold on. Just give me 30 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So, according to his own Quran, he's even lying about his own Quran. What can I say? He's even lying about his own Quran. Okay, now check it again. Let's check that again. Hold on. Where does he goes now? There you go.
just describe God like this, that He just created us to worship Him and leave us with all these problems we are facing on this planet, then this God is a selfish God. All right. I
Allah is very, very selfish God.
converted to Islam because I found that this God has tried to guide us, has tried to.
Ah, Allah has tried to guide us. Ah, okay. There Allah said that He does not guide. I'll show you guys. Don't worry. I don't want to flip so many times. So remember guidance of Allah. I'm going to show that.
Solve our problems in the past. He sent us prophets not to say, hey, I'm here, worship me.
But so many Bible says that all the prophets were there as well. So what's the difference? Why are you bringing up the prophets? Prophets were there before Quran. Prophets were there before Quran anyways.
Send prophets to us to guide us, to say
Yeah, prophets were given guidance, but Allah doesn't guide. That's what Quran is. You said God, Allah guides. I'm gonna show you how Allah does not guide.
that this is wrong, this is right. Why? Because wrong make a terrible life for us. Stealing, killing, all this, corruption, all these things make a hell for other people. So God tried to guide us to a world where such a things doesn't happen. That we
God doesn't it still happen. Muhammad fought in so many battles. So where did Allah do anything for Muhammad? He is refuting himself, and the problem is everyone is quiet. Everyone is quiet. They are listening to his lies after lies.
will have a beautiful life. Okay, so I say that God created us like animals, animals of the jungle, and we are living in a jungle, but a modern jungle. In this jungle, the strongest get the most, the weakest get the least or nothing. Okay, so God tried to guide us to a human world where we live like human beings, not like animals, and those who live and die like human beings means that help one another, love one another, and that beautiful sentence is not
Yeah, that message is not even Quranic. That message is not even Quranic. Where are you getting that message from? Where are you getting that message from? Man, this guy is more hypocrite than any other guys in the world. Like, I'm amazed. I am amazed. I am amazed that there is a level of hypocrisy, and then there is a level where you actually says no. Uh, no, we should not. We shouldn't say more than this. This will be too much, right? But this guy is not even stopping. This guy is not even stopping. There is like he's beyond every logical fallacy that anybody could actually state. Okay, now check this out.
just like this. Love one another. When you love someone, you have to care about them also.
Oh, you have to care about them. Does Allah care about you? Show me a Quranic verse.
You have to share with others. Like this, you love one another. So
Anyhow, he goes in a little more and he keeps on talking, and then Chris
verses of
finally
Quran is
said that. But
first
whatever.
century.
Whoa,
I
Okay,
whoa.
just I just left. I just left like maybe 10 minutes into the discussion, 15 minutes into the discussion, and I was like, this is more than enough. This is stupidity, which is more than enough, and I can't bear it. And I was like, I'm gone. So anyhow, David, you have the link. Share it to this guy. Uh, let's see if he wants to come up now. So anyhow, in the meantime, let me show you Quran 551. This is what Quran is saying. He said everyone should be Muslims and Christians should be friends, and I'm friends. I'm your friends. I'm your brother. Quran says, "Oh, you who believe, take not Jews and Christians your friends." Why is Quran saying that? That is Surah Maida, chapter number 5, verse number 51. Surah Maida. They are friends. And then I have already shown you 51, 56, where Allah is saying uh, that I have created men and jinn for nothing but to worship me. Okay. And then he said, oh, Allah guides and everything. Allah says he guides whom he wills, and he guides and he misguides whom he doesn't will. That's it. Allah has created hell for hell for jinn and mankind. They have hearts which they do not see, they have eyes which they do not see, and they have ears which they do not hear. Those are like livestock. Then he says, like, Allah really? Really? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But like okay, not seeing is fine. But what happened? What happened in 1693? Okay, 1693. What happens there? Allah says that he sends astray whom he wills and guides whom he wills. What should I do now? Imagine that. Sends astray, clapping. So imagine that Allah is sending astray, not just one. to anyone that he wants to. Now, Debit, send the link to everyone to come up. Like there was this guy who was stating so many things. What was his name? Yeah, Rukwan or whatever. Raikwan. What? It's either English or Arabic. Like what is like double name? Rukwan, Ryakwan, whatever. Come up. Now is your time. Now is the time. Come up. Rukwan, whatever. So Allah is sending astray. Allah says, don't make Christian and Jews your friend. Okay. Allah said, I created jinn and mankind only to worship me. This Mustafa uh, rejected each and every person. And he said 99% of the people are wrong. He's the only one who's right. Eric one, do you want to be blocked? Seems like you really want to be blocked. Now is the time to come up instead of just saying some stupidity over there. So come up and tell me how to pronounce your name. Do I care? So if I cannot read an English name right, it's a problem. Yet there is no problem when Muslims kill the apostates because they left Islam. So Muhammad killed the apostates, Ali killed the apostate. There is a plenty in my country that if I say anything against Muhammad, I will be hanged till death. It's all good, but because I cannot pronounce your name right, I'm not treating you fairly. Wow. Nice. Awesome. That's that like life has no meaning for him. So I'm going to use your last name because at least your last name I can pronounce Smith. So life has no meaning for Smith, but pronunciation of the name has a problem. Imagine that. Wow. Wow. And there's a level of stupidity with these people that is beyond me sometimes. Beyond me. Anyhow, we can actually see Quran chapter number 6, verse number 149. What does Allah says? He says, with Allah is a far-reaching argument. If He willed, He would have guided you all. Like seriously, He would have guided you all. He would have guided you all. Wow. Wow. So Allah does not guide. Allah leads astray. How many Allah does not guide. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, Allah doesn't guide some people. But Allah leads astray. Wow. Let's check another one. Chapter number 11, verse number 34. Allah leads astray. What? Really? And my advice will not benefit you, although I wish to advise you. If Allah should intend to put you in error, leads astray, you stupid. Yughwiyakum, leads you astray. Yeah, Pikhtal is right. If he keeps you astray or leads you astray, he is your Lord, and unto him we will be brought back. Allah leads astray. Allah leads astray. What can I do? Then, if we read, check this out, guys. He said Allah is a good God. He is a good God. Check this out. 1539. Let's see who's Allah. He said, my Lord, because thou hast sent me astray, verily shall adorn the path of error for them in hell, in earth, and shall mislead them everyone. What? Error? Ughwiyannahum. Same word. Same word. Ughwiyannahum. Mislead them. Mislead them. Who is this guy saying? Who's this? Sahih International even tells you who's this. Iblis said that. So Allah and Iblis, the Satan, are co-conspirator to send people to hell. To send people to hell. Imagine that. Allah and Satan are the same according to Quran. They both are doing the same thing. Allah is misleading, Satan is misleading. What is the difference? Let me tell you that. Let me show you the difference. Let's go to Quran, chapter number 38, verse number 82. Iblis said, by your might, I will surely mislead them. Iblis said, by your might, I will surely mislead them. Right? But now check this out. Check this out. What's going to happen? A single-minded slave among them, except among your chosen servant. So Allah's misleading is more powerful than Satan's misleading. So Allah's misleading is more powerful than Satan's misleading. That's the only difference between the two. Allah is bigger Satan than the Satan himself. Allah is the biggest Satan than the Satan himself. What should I do now? And then this Mujtaba guy, Muji, actually comes up and spills lies after lies after lies after lies. What should I do now? I allow him to speak his lies. Man, is there no Muslim over here now? Like, that guy is Smith guy is obviously a big mouth who doesn't have the guts equal to Aisha to come up live. What about any Muslim? Like, Smith is obviously not even a Muslim. So we can actually see that. He must be an atheist stupid who's trying to become a Muslim anyways. Yeah, Allah, the Satan of Allah. But anyhow, I need an honest Muslim to come up and explain that to me. Hmm. Is there any honest Muslim who can explain this to me? Because Abbas ran into circles on this one as well. Everyone runs into circle on this one as well. What should I do with that? At one location, Allah is saying, I created jinn and mankind only to worship me. Allah created jinns and mankind only to worship him, right? And then on the other location, Allah is saying that I mislead them. 11:34. Then Allah is saying, I mislead them. So Allah created everyone. Yeah, this is very clear. Yughwiyakum. So clear. Allah sends astray. Allah sends astray. And it says, nothing will benefit you. Nothing. So Allah's astray is far better than the astray of Satan. So Allah is more Satan than the Satan himself. That's all what Allah is saying. What should I do? Like, seriously. And then Allah already said, take not the Jews and Christians as your allies. Chapter number 5, verse number 51. Allah said it right. Because if you become the friends of Jews and Christians, they will show you how stupid, idiotic your Quran is. Hey, Peter Parker, the link of my stream is live. He can join. So stop repeating yourself, buddy. Relax, take a chill pill. I have seen many people like Mustafa. You don't have to tell me again and again. He's not the first one. He won't be the last one. There are so many big mouths. So relax, take a chill. Okay. Now, Uh, let me see. Hmm. Yeah, thank you, Adu. Yeah, he's a fool. Obviously, we all know that. It's not the first one. He won't be the last one. There are certain people who just have a big mouth and that's it. They don't have anything. We are showing him everything. He will come in and he will start. We have nothing. Hmm. Anyhow, there is a very very important hadith on this point, on this particular verse. Very very important. Everyone to remember that and never to forget that. Okay, let me go to sunnah.com. Let me show you. Let me show you. There are multiple hadiths on this subject, but I'm going to share this one with everyone. This is very important. Let's check this out. This is Hadith al Bukhari 6594. Let me share the link with everyone as well. There you go, guys. I make a claim he's a hypocrite because if you examine his book, yeah, you're right. Come on, but I'm not putting this text up. No, don't do that. Okay, Sahih Muslim 6594. Okay, what is Allah saying? Truly inspired said, each one of you collected in the mother's womb for 40 days in form of a sperm. What? 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 Okay. And then as an alaka, as a blood clot for 40 days. As a blood clot for 40 days. But whatever, forget that. This is like, how can I forget that? Like, seriously, man. Alaka for 40 days? Like, zombies? Dead meat? Whatever. Then the piece of flesh and etc etc etc. Then soul is breathed into him. So after everything, so how many days later soul is breathed? So for 40 days you are sperm, then another 40 days you are a blood clot, and then for 40 days you are a piece of flesh, 120. And then Allah sent an angel, ordered him to write four things: his provision, age, and whatever he. And then so after 140 days into the mother's womb, the soul is breathed into. Man, when does the heartbeat starts? Uh, how long does? How many days later? How many days later? Heartbeat starts in womb. Let's see. Hmm. As early as 5.5 to 6 weeks. So basically, in 6 weeks, like in 5.5 to 6 weeks, like month 30, 40, 50 days, around 50 days, you have the heartbeat. So the child is already alive. But during that time, he's a blood clot, by the way. Guys, sorry. Science is wrong. Allah is right. Science is wrong. Allah is right. FYI. Science is saying that after 50 days, you have breathing. You have, you have heartbeat. Allah is saying after 120 days, then the soul is breathed into. Man, that's just amazing. And sperm has a life of 4 to 6 days maximum. Allah is so noble. Thank you, CD. Poor Allah. But anyhow, that was not my point. My point was here. So a man's good deeds and bad deeds are already written. But then what happens is, what happened? Because his provision and whether he will be wretched or blessed will be written when the person is in the womb of a mother after 120 days into the womb. That's when everything is written. So what is going to happen? Then the soul is breathed into him, and by Allah, a person among you may do the deeds of the people of the fire, means the people of the hell. So a person might be doing the deeds of the people of hell till there is only a cubit or an arm breadth distance between him and the fire. But then the writing which Allah has ordered the angel to write proceeds, and he does the deed of a people of paradise and enters into it. So a person is doing the bad things all his life. All his life. All his life. He's doing a bad thing all his life. But before he dies, he does one or two or three good deeds because Allah already wrote when he was in the womb of the mother that you will be in heaven. So he does one or two good deeds, he goes to heaven. And a man do the deeds of the people of paradise all his life, that there is one or two cubit difference between him and the paradise, and then the writing proceed and he does the deeds of the people of the fire and enters into it. Imagine that. That's what Allah is. That is what Allah is saying in chapter number 11, verse number 34. That no matter what you do all your life, it does not matter, because at the end, what I have written is going to overtake, and you will going to go into either hell or heaven, because I preordained for you the hell and heaven. That's what Allah is, and that's the reality of Allah. Clapping for Allah. Do you still like Allah? You atheist, so-called atheist who converts to Islam, do you still like Allah? Where are all the Muslimin right now? What happened to them? Where did they go? Where did they go? What happened to all the Muslimin right now? Such is stupidity, and they want to defend this stupidity. Literally. I'm, there is a level where you say enough is enough. I don't know when they will say enough is enough. Like, when are you going to say enough is enough? Mehdi is coming. Isa is coming. Isa is going to kill all the pigs. Why pigs? What did the pig do wrong to you? Why he's going to come and kill the pig? He's still alive. He's with Allah. Doing what? He's praying and giving zakat. To who? And plus, how is he earning money to give zakat? But he's doing that. Okay. He's speaking in the cradle and telling everyone, hey, I am the prophet of Allah. I am the prophet of Allah. And I speak when I am just a child in the cradle. Really? Isa? Isa of Islam? Is that how you do that? And then in the same very location, if we go further down into it, a pure biblical verse is stated over there. So we have seen 1131. If we go to three verses down to 1931, and if we go to three verses down in 1933, it says clearly, "Wassalamu alal yawmul walad, yawmul amut, wa yawmu abasal haya," and the peace is on the day I was born, the day I will die, and the day I am raised alive. A pure copy paste of biblical verse. So if this is according to what Muslim wants, it should be the other way around. I was born, raised alive in the middle, and the day I will die, because that's what Muslim believes. This verse is a little flipped. Peace is on the day I was born, Vayomul Abasul Haya, and then it should be Vayomul Amud, because Allah was raised alive to Allah. Sorry, Isa was raised alive to Allah. So 1933 is exactly an Easter story. Yes, biblicist. Yeah, exactly. This is the verse. Muhammad stole it. Muhammad stole so many things from Bible or apocrypha accounts or the stories of Jews, or it's unbelievable. What should I do for that? Hey, somebody's deleting Nicole's message. Nicole, are you a Muslim? Come up live. Nicole or Nicole, whatever. Why do you have such difficult names, guys? Make some easy names for a non-English speaker to speak. Otherwise, then you will say I don't pronounce the name right. So I don't know if you have made a claim. So make a claim up live. Come on, you have the reference. I don't even know what claim you made. I didn't see that. When I'm showing the screen, sometimes I can't see what you guys are saying. So I'm sorry about that. Let me apologize for not looking at the claim earlier. So now, and yeah, but if you are a Muslim, come up live. Make the claim up here, up live. What's the problem? Who has the problem? Ugh, that's the thing, man. I'm here, I'm speaking. When I finish my speak or talk, then people will come in the live comment section and state some things. Why? I'm here. I'm here right now. Come on, show me. I am waiting to show you the issues. Like, mm-mm. Has to be fair, we look both books. Has to be yes, we will look both books. First, show me what is written in this stupidity. Prove me either it's a lie or a truth. And then we can go to every book. How can you compare a satanic stupidity with the word of God? Which Quran doesn't even deny it. Okay, I'll give you another thing. You prove me that Bible is corrupted according to Quran, I will reject it and I will accept your notion. Prove me that Bible is corrupted from Quran. There you go. I'll give you everything. You can't even prove that. So when you can't prove that, then it means Quran is corrupt. Reject it. If not, let's talk about Quran first. Once you reject Quran, I will talk to you about anything. There has nothing to be here. Hey, you are pointing this out. Check that as well. Hey, first refute your point, then show me something else. Refute it first from your own stupidity. Once you do that, then yes, we will go there. Haha, poor guys. Seriously speaking, that's the thing. Allah. Allah, 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 Allah. Okay. So called the mercy of Allah that He is leading people astray to send them to hell. Right? He's leading people astray to send them to hell. And by the way, there is another thing. Let me show you something else over here. Let's check this out. Quran chapter number 22/47. Guys, you can search on this and you will see Dr. Qadi is explaining this. Explanation of Dr. Qadi. Check this out. And they bid these hasten on. Let's go for it. And they urge you to hasten the punishment, but Allah will never fail in His promise. And indeed, a day of your Lord is like 1,000 days. So, day of the Lord, day of Allah is what? 1,000 years, right? Okay, Allah Akbar, men. Hey, Nicoli, Allah Akbar, men. Tell me, hurry up. Allah, you just said Allah Akbar, men, men, men. Come on, finish your sentence. Allah Akbar, men. Minash shaitan. Allah Akbar, minash shaitan. Right? Or what? Or Allah Akbar, minal ilah. Who is Allah greater than? Men. You guys use Arabic without even thinking of it. Allah Akbar, men. Allah is bigger than who? Men. Tell me. Allah is bigger than who? Come on, tell me. Allah is bigger than who? Allah Akbar, men. Come on. That's runners, jokers. Okay, so the day of Allah is of 1,000 years. Okay. Oh yes, Chloe. The Dr. Zakir holds in the narrative. Yep, the same doctor. Thank you for your super chat. Appreciate it. God bless you. And we see this in Quran, chapter number 70. So Allah's day is how many days? Allah's day is how many years long? 1,000 years long. Okay. Now in C chapter number 70, verse number 4, Allah says, because his day is the extent of 50,000 years. So is Allah's day is 1,000 year long or 50,000 years long? Is Allah's day is 1,000 years long or 50,000 years long? You call this God who can't even remember what he said to Muhammad 8 years before. So Muhammad said Allah's year is 1,000 year long 8 years before. 8 years after, a new verse came and Allah forgot that his day was actually 1,000 year long, not 50,000 year long. And 8 years later, when Allah gave the next verse, he said, oh, my day is 50,000 years long. My day is 50,000 years. Yes, is from who? Allah is bigger than who? Allah is bigger than who? Nicoli? Whatever. Waste of time. So is there any serious Muslim who want to come up and show? Or they want to go and Yasir Qadi's explanation, because Yasir Qadi gave a big explanation on that. It's like an hour long explanation. Allah is greater, Akbar is greater. What does Azim means? What does Azim means then? What does Azim means then? So Akbar in Arabic means greatest. And what does Azim means in Arabic? So who uses Akbar as a greatest? You don't even know Jack. Go learn the Arabic basics. Go to arabicdictionary.com. Learn first. It's not greatest. It is greater or bigger than. It has to have a then. It cannot be without then. It has to have greater than somebody or greater of somebody, greater from somebody. Akbar means greater or bigger of somebody, something. Allah is greater or bigger of who? Whatever stupidity. Okay. Now we see that Allah is awesome. Allah is awesome. Now let's see how did Allah made human. In Quran chapter number 3, verse number 59. Allah says that he created human, Adam, okay, and he did used what? He used dust. What did Allah use? Dust. Khulquhu, he created from Torah. Okay. Allah created mankind or humans with who? With dust. Okay. This is Quran chapter number 3, verse number 59. Now let's see in Quran chapter number 19, verse number 67. How did Allah created man? Ouch. How did Allah created? He created with nothing. Yakushaya. He created mankind with nothing. But like Allah, didn't you say earlier, a couple of years earlier, that Allah created Adam with dust? Now you are saying Allah created Adam with nothing? Okay, no. That must be a problem. So let's go to another verse. Quran chapter number 15, verse number 26. Let's check this out. How did Allah created? Allah created chapter number 15, verse number 26. Okay, somehow Quran.com is not loading. Okay, now it loaded. Okay, خلقنا الإنسان من what? What? Hamain. Hamain. With what? Clay. Clay. Black clay or black mud. Hey, Salafi. Nikoli, Salafi. Doesn't matter. Quran is same. I'm not even showing hadiths right now. I'm showing Quran. It's the same. So it's whether you're Salafi or Hanbali or Maliki, it does not make any difference. Your Quran is same. Or do you believe in a different Quran? I don't care. You're Salafi. This is Quran. Salafis still believe in Quran. And I know that. Salafi have a different belief system of the afterlife and the fate of Allah, the qadar of Allah. I know that. But it doesn't matter. Right now I'm talking about 5,000 years of Allah of one day versus 1,000 years of Allah of one day versus Allah creating human man with dust in Quran chapter number 3 verse number 59, and then Allah creating man with nothing 1967, then Allah creating man with clay, with black mud. And Arabic is different. Arabic is different. Arabic is different. And let's check this out. Yeah, your dinner time has to be here now because your Quran is destroyed. You don't even know Allah Akbar min. Kisse bada? Bigger than who? You don't even have the basic ilm. Yes, Azim means the greatest. Azim. Akbar means bigger. Bigger than who? Okay. And then we see Quran number 16, verse number 4. What does it says? Sorry, 16:4. Sorry, my bad. 16:4, not 43. Man, Quran.com. Fix yourself. Nutfa. Nutfa. He created man from a sperm drop. Remember yesterday? Allah's sperm. So Allah created man. Khalaqal insana min nutfa. Allah created man with nutfa. So did Allah use his own sperm drop? You know, yesterday there were like so many tafsirs that we show that Allah has a sperm bank up in the arsh of Allah on his takht, and on the day of judgment he will give a shower of his sperm to all mankind. This is in Qurtubi, in Tibri, in Tirmidhi, in Sahihan. It's on everywhere. Yes, it's everywhere. So now Allah's sperm bank will spray the sperm at the end of the day. But here Allah created insan. Khalaqal insana min nutfatin. Ouch. Okay, sperm, fair enough. Let's see 96:2. Another verse, 96/2. Allah keep on forgetting what he used to bring the first man. Khalaqal insana min alaq. Ouch. What, Allah? Did you forgot? You now created man with a blood clot? Khalaqal insana min alaq? Allah, so, or a clinging substance. Oh, so your sperm was clinging to your male genital. Is that what you're telling me, Allah? Uh-oh. I have no idea what Allah is talking about. Literally, I'm now lost. Okay, how about Quran, chapter number 21, verse number 30? And you guys call this a word of God, who doesn't even know what he said in another chapter. We made them every living thing of water. Everything what? We made everything what? Waja'alna min al-ma'i. We made everything of water. Quran chapter number 21, verse number 30. So Allah, in just the creation of a human being, said he created with dust, he created with nothing, he created with clay, he created with sperm, he created khalaqal insana min alaq, with a blood clot or a clinging substance or water. Where should I go now? Allah, please guide me. I'm lost. Allah Mia, let's call Allah Mia. Let's call Alamia. Maybe he can answer. Let's give him a call. Hello, is this Alamia on the line? Hey Alamia, listen man, I'm pretty disturbed right now, very disturbed. You know, what were you saying? In chapter number 3, you said you created man with dust. Then did you forgot that you said you created with nothing? Hey Adam, you do not know. In the beginning, there was nothing. Then from the nothing, I created dust. So then I created dust. And from the dust, Adam, I created man. Oh, Alamia, now I got it. Now I got it. But Alamia, next in chapter number 15, you said you created mankind with a black clay. Adam, clay is made of dust. So I created nothing. From nothing, I created clay. From clay, I created dust. From dust, then I created clay. See, Adam, you make me forget these things. Come on, don't make me forget. Alamia, seriously, I'm sorry, Alamia. I'm sorry. Sorry, Alamia. Muffy. Sorry. But Alamia, then you said sperm. Hey, yesterday, Adam, didn't you see? I have my own sperm bank as well. So I send my own sperm. That was the first water on the earth. With that sperm water, I took the dust and mixed my sperm water into the dust. And then that became clay. Oh, now I got it. Now I got it. So Alamia, you use your own sperm as water which you mixed in clay to create mankind. Wow, that's how you made Adam. Okay, Alamia, that's interesting. But what about the blood clot? What about the blood clot? In Quran chapter number 96, you said blood clot. And what about water? 2130. Hey Adam, remember, I had both right hands and no consort. I couldn't create enough sperm using my right hands to create Adam and enough clay. So I had to use some water as well. And then I used the blood clot of Jibrail because he was the only person right next to me. So I took Jibrail and his blood to mix in the dust to create the clay. Oh, all right, Alamia, thank you. That's enough. That's enough. My listeners got it. They understood it. They are saying Takbir, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar min Allah, min al ilah. So they are saying that. Allah Akbar, thank you, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah, bye bye, Allah, bye bye, Lamia, thank you. So guys, you heard that, right? So next time, when anyone will show you all these contradictions, give them the explanation of Allah. Okay, this is the explanation of Allah. Nobody can denounce that. Even Nicoli cannot denounce that. Okay, Allah uses his own sperm. When he created the dust, he used his own sperm to mix into the dust to make a clay, and then he made a clay and he couldn't do anything, so his sperm was pretty low in material, so he used the blood of Jibrail and he mixed that into it as well, and then he made all that. So what can I do, man? What can I do? you know that's what Allah is. So let's say, let me show you something very interesting. You guys might like it. Hmm. Hmm. All right, guys, this is page number 6. This is page number 6. Yep, page number 6. Oh, I'm not even showing this. Hold on, guys. Sometimes I mess up. Sorry, guys. Check this out, guys. This is Stories of Prophets by Ibn Kathir. Okay. This is Stories of Prophet by Ibn Kathir. This book is called Qisasul Anbiya, Stories of Prophet by Ibn Kathir. Okay. This is the most important book if you want to study the stories of the prophets of Islam. Okay. Because it has the stories about every prophet. For example, the prophet Adam, the prophet Adris. It's by Ibn Kathir of the 8th or early 9th century. Okay. Prophet Nuh, Hud, Saleh, even Adam is a prophet, by the way. I'm a prophet, guys. Look how Allah made me. Let me show you. Page number 6. So forget Quran. Quran is very contradictory. But check what this guy is saying, because obviously he's better than Allah. Ibn Masud and other companions of Prophet Muhammad said, not just one, Ibn Masud and other companions of Prophet PBUH said. What did he said? Let me just zoom in so that you guys could read it. Allah Almighty sent Jibrail on the earth to said that Allah the Almighty sent Jibrail onto the earth to get him clay. So Allah didn't had clay. Allah did not had clay. So he, when he created earth, he sent Jibrail to the earth to get him clay, because Allah wanted to make what? Adam. Therefrom, the earth said to Jibrail, I seek refuge in Allah from you, decreasing my quality or disfiguring me. So Jibrail returned and did not take anything. He said, my Lord, the land sought refuge in you, and it I granted it. So Allah sent Jibrail to get the clay, and earth said to Jibrail, I seek refuge in Allah from you. You cannot disfigure me. You cannot take my clay. Bye bye. And Jibrail went back. Ouch. That's Prophet Momo, brother. Yes, yes, Chloe. Yes, Chloe. What should I say? That's the beauty of Prophet Momo. Then Allah sent Mikael. That's another angel. Then Allah sent another angel named Mikael for the same purpose. Okay. Allah sent another angel whose name is Mikael for the same purpose. And then what happens? The land sought refuge with Allah and it was granted. So he went back and said to Allah what Jibrail said before him. Then Allah sent the angel of death. Then Allah was like, Jibrail and Mikael, you guys are like fools. You guys were made fools by the earth. I'm gonna send the angel of death. Okay, because angel of death, any human being will say, I take refuge from Allah. Angel of death will not listen to him, except for Moses, who punched the angel of death on his eye and took the eye out. So forget that. He fought. He did not take refuge in Allah. He fought with the angel of death. So that's a separate thing. But anyhow, Allah sent the angel of death. And the land sought refuge in Allah. The angel said, I also seek refuge with Allah from returning without carrying his command. So he's like, nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. I love jihad too. Okay, really, Nicole? Okay, fair enough. Oh no, is that a time out again? Where is the time out? You are talking about jihad, and you are talking about jihad. Where am I talking about jihad, Nicole? Am I? Why are you changing the topic? Tell us what's happening here. Anyhow, when you come back, tell us what's happening here instead of changing the topic. Yeah, Jibrail failed, Mikael failed, then the angel of death came down, and he said, like, so he took clay from the face of the earth. Now imagine, how did Allah make black guys and white guys and brown guys and etc.? Check this out. Mikael is going to explain it. From the face of the earth and mixed it. He did not take from one particular place, but rather he took it white, white clay, red clay, black clay, from different part of the places, so that we could have all different kind of humans with different colors. Allah, clapping for you. Man, see the logic of Allah. What a beautiful logic of Allah. And this Nicoli is going to explain me this. The angel of death ascended with it. Allah soaked the clay till it became sticky. So now Allah did what? Allah took the clay and Allah soaked it. Remember, I called Allah and Allah said, hey, I soak it to make the clay, it clay, because right now they are getting dust. So all these angels actually were trying to get dust. And then Allah soaked it by using what? Sperm. That's what Quran says, made with sperm, I'm sorry guys. Then Allah said to the angel, truly, I am going to create a man from clay. So when I have fashioned him and breathed into him my soul, fall down in prostration. Quran chapter number 38, verse number 71 to 72. So now it's the clay which Allah used, that He used by Himself, made by Himself. This is the Ibn Masud is saying. Who's Ibn Masud, guys? Oh, he's nobody, right? He's nobody. Nobody knows him. He writes such beautiful things. Hey, Nicole, who said talk to 5 people? I've told you so many times. Come up live. Forget everyone else. It doesn't matter who is in the chat. You can talk to me. Forget the rest of the people. Hey, guys, do not talk with Nicole. Okay? Anyone who talks with Nicole will fear the wrath of Allah. Okay, joke aside. Guys, don't talk with her. She's going to talk to me only. So, Nicole, tell me, why is all this stupidity written? Tell me, why do you believe in this kind of a stupidity? Is this not a stupidity? When Allah is leading astray in Quran, according to Quran, how can you believe any other scholar that would say anything to you? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Come up, have, call me. Debit, send the link again. Let her come up. Let her come up and tell us. Forget your niqab and everything. You don't need to show your face at all. I don't care about your face. Nobody can see my face as well. So it doesn't matter. You don't need a niqab. You can just come up. It will be just your voice. That's it. Come up and tell us. How is Allah leading astray? I won't even ask you to tell me about this stupidity. Imagine that. The stupidity of getting the clay from one place because you're Salafi. You might not even believe that, Ibn Kathir. So fair enough. I won't even ask you for this. Forget that. Ignore it. Fully ignore it. You tell me, why is Allah leading astray? You tell me that. To anyone that He wants to. Why can't He guide everyone? Hmm? And can Allah lead astray? What's the purpose between Allah and the Satan? I just showed you there's no difference. Yes, there is one difference. There is one difference, that when Satan misleads, uh, he misleads less because somebody can guide him. But when Allah misleads, nobody can guide him. Lovey dovey, it's downloadable. I'm going to put it into my website. Give me a day, and so that you can actually download it. So I'll put it in my website and I will share the link in the comment of this video. Okay, so I'll do that. Man, what's the problem with the burqa in the church? Who wants to wear burqa? Does it matter? It's not even a burqa. I will show you a live stream. You are doing a burqa. You are exposing one of your eye as well. Ibn Abbas said you have to cover both eyes, but that's not even a problem. One eye, at least one eye you have to cover, but that's not even a problem right now. I don't care about burqas. Okay, why are you coming up? What is the main important topic? Is misleading. You are going into hell or in heaven. That's where the problem is. Does not matter your burqa. I don't care about burqas. Guys, who's talking with her on burqas? Anybody who has a burqa or hijab kind of a thing, delete your comments by yourself before I have to delete it. Nobody is going to talk about burqa or hijab. Get your comments removed. I want Nicole to tell me one thing. Why is Allah misleading? And why is his misleading better than the Satan's misleading? That's all I want to hear. You did not spend your life in church. Come up live and show me. Don't start lying over here. You lying people. Just like Mujtaba said, "Oh, I want to now believe in Christ. Can you teach me?" You guys are liars. So you spent your life in church. You would go to a Sunday church. This will be like something on your on the head of your God, that you would say, "I spend most of my life in church. Most of my life in church." The person who has spent most of his life in church, he knows Bible inside out. They knows the theology inside out. They can't even leave it because they know Islam is satanic. "Yeah, I spent most of my life in church." Idiots, liars. Because Islam say you can lie. Simply, that's the thing. Peace in the Middle East. Where is the peace in Middle East? Where is the peace in Middle East? Can I go and stand in the middle? So okay, can I go to Makkah? No, no. Can I stand in the middle of Medina and say Muhammad is a false prophet? No. Is this peace? Is this freedom of speech? I can't even enter into Makkah. I can't even say Muhammad is a false prophet. There's peace in Middle East. Hey Chloe, would you like to come up live right now? I want to ask you a couple of things because you are from Middle East. If you have 5-10 minutes, come up live. Let's see what you have experienced in Middle East. And we see these deceivers. There is peace in the Middle East. Which peace? Which part of peace? There are so many apostates and atheists in Middle East. They can't even proclaim it openly. And you are talking about peace in the Middle East. Allah knows what the outcome is. Then Allah doesn't have to deceive, right? If Allah knows what the outcome is, why is Allah misleading? That's my question. Allah said in Quran chapter number 11, verse number 34, I don't care about Allah knowing the end from the beginning. That's biblical. Allah is saying He is sending you astray. Yughwiyakum. Now you know Arabic. You just said Allahu Akbar. Or was it a copy paste? So if it was not a copy paste, you tell me, why is Allah sending astray? There you go. There you go. Why is Allah sending astray? My question is not that Allah knows. Allah knows, fair enough. Allah has to know if He's God. But why is He sending astray? That's the question. And yeah, she's afraid. She knows at least she has to be more courageous than Aisha, who Muhammad raped at the age of 9. This is called marital rape. So at the age of 53, you are raping a child in the name of marriage. It's marital rape. That girl can't even say anything. That's the prophet that she believes in. That's the prophet that she believes in. The prophet who said, whoever apostate, kill him. If she was really a Christian, okay, I can say that she was born in a Christian family and she thought that she is Christian, because if she was Christian, she had to take the baptism and believe in Jesus Christ to be His personal Savior and Lord. But that's a separate thing, because she doesn't even know the basic meaning of being a Christian. But fair enough. So now what I'm saying is, so Catholic Church. So yeah, see. she she was baby when she was baptized. She never went to church. She never read the Bible. Now she had a problem. I grew up in Catholic church. Were you living in Catholic church, or you were attending some Sunday sermons? Sunday sermons, right? Attending Sunday sermons is Catholic, is growing up in the church. Yeah, right. You tell me that. Like I don't know that. You are actually probably from Pakistan. That's what I can say. I'm pretty sure now. Okay. Chloe, you have a white screen of death. If you do not want to show your screen, click on start cam so that it will stop your camera and you will have an image. Chloe, you can hear me, right? Hey, Biblicid, perfect. Exactly. Thank you, brother. I thank you so very much. Yes, whether you are Catholic or a Protestant or a Pentecostal or whatever, Sunday sermons are not enough. Yes. And that's not called growing up in church. That is not called growing up in church. Thank you, Biblicist. Appreciate it. Hey, Chloe, please turn off your camera. Turn off your camera. Your internet is bad. Thank you, Biblicist, for this affirmation. Okay, bye bye then. Goodbye. If you don't want to come up live, you just time waster. Thank you. But at least you got refuted multiple times, so that's good. You have no answer. I can see that. And I hope Chloe could come up, but she probably has internet issues. Hey, Chloe, can you please turn off your cam? Add to screen. Hello. Hello. Miss Chloe. Now we can see you, but we can't hear you.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome, sister. How are you? Hey, sister, you have a huge lag and you have a bad internet. Can you hear me? Nope. You can't hear me.
I can't hear anything.
That's the problem. That's the problem on your side, sister.
Yeah.
Yep. She has some problem on her side. But yeah, someday we are going to have some more discussion with our sister Chloe. Uh, very nice sister of ours. No, she left because she had some internet issue over there. Anyhow, we had a small bit of a discussion with on the text with Nicole. Mustafa Speaks obviously ran away. He had nothing else to say other than just put some lies, and he can't come up live because he knows if he's drunk, then I will have to throw him off. Uh, okay. All right. So I can see there is no other question over here. I thought we are going to have some nice Muslims to have a discussion with, but Muslims are usually scared to come up as a standard practice. They can only say copy paste things which let me show you something. Let me show you something. Now that I'm talking about the copy paste things, this is very very important. Let me show you. Okay, let me make this as fast as I can. Guys, please excuse me. I am a little bit slow in doing these things, but I'm going to try my best. Okay, I'm going to try my best. All right. So, guys, I have a question. Let's see who can answer this question. Uh, Let me say one. Okay. Let me say one and two. All right. Share my screen. Okay. I have a question. Which circle is bigger, the red one or the green one? Whoever thinks the red circle is bigger. Oh, just by the way, just to let you know, uh, if you think that they both are of the same size, that's wrong. They are not. They are not. One of them is bigger than the other. Nope. One of them is bigger than the other. Whoever thinks red one is bigger, say 1. Whoever thinks blue is bigger, say 2. Answer. Start answering. They are not the same size. So Debet says 2. I'm waiting, guys. Come on. Al Badi says 2. Love all my mom says 1. Come on, guys. Yes, servant of Christ. Yes, you can call in. Just give me 1 minute. Servant of Christ says 2. Janik Power says 2. You said 2. CT said blue, which is 2. Avon Peter said 1. Okay. So now do we have all the answers? Learning Traveler said 2. CT said 2. So most of the people think the blue is bigger than the red. There are only a few people who thinks red is bigger than the blue. Perfect. Now this is the problem, guys. Just because I said that they are not the same size, even though I drew one circle and then copy pasted it and then colored it different, because I said that they are not the same, you left your basic logical argument and your own looking, and you ignored all the rest, and you said, okay, one is bigger than the rest. That's what happens in the Muslim Ummah. That's exactly what happens in the Muslim Ummah. Starting from childhood, they have been told that Islam is the true religion, Muhammad is the true prophet of Allah, and Christians believe in three God. They worship a falsehood, and they have been told the lie over and over and over again and again and again. So what happens? They forget to do any reasoning. They believe on that lie and they stick to that lie. That's the problem. That's the basic fallacy of Islamic scriptures. When you have been told about these lies since childhood, how can Allah have a son when he does not have a girlfriend? Christians worship three gods. Jesus never said, worship me and my mother. By the way, no Christian says that Jesus said, worship my mother. But anyhow, what I'm saying is simple. They have been taught this lie for all their life. And then because they have told this lie all their lives, they try to defend that lie. And that's where the problem lies. Hi, Chloe. How are you?
Good, how are you, brother?
I am very well, praise Lord. Thank you so very much for joining.
Of
So,
course.
this lady, so called Middle Eastern, which I know she is not from Middle East, but you lived in Middle East.
I've been there, yes.
And your father and mother are born in over there in Middle East, or what?
My father was. My grandparents from my mother's side were. So I have a lot of family who have experience being born and living in the Middle East. And I have family there too as well.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you have been going there back and forth.
Yes.
So I have a few questions for you. Today is not the time for a full testimony of yours,
Yeah.
because I'll dedicate the whole show for you, because
Sounds good.
that requires a dedicated show. But can you preach about Jesus being the divine Son of God as God in the streets of Middle East?
Definitely not. They'll kill you right away.
They'll kill you, not
Yes.
even beat you.
No.
How about you saying Muhammad is a false prophet?
No, not even in school, as because my father went to Quran school in Bahrain, and you couldn't even verbalize you were a Christian. You have to pretend you're Muslim.
Really? You have to
Yeah.
pretend you're Muslim?
Like you can't say
Wow.
anything about Christ. You can't say like anything about the Bible. Like Nothing. Just go along with the flow.
Wow. But
Yeah.
these Muslims says in the West there's no compulsion in religion and freedom of speech and all that,
Oh, they don't know the truth of it.
or they are lying because there are some certain they
Yep.
go to Middle East, they do Hajj, they do Umrah, they do
Mhm.
Ziyarat.
Yep.
So what can I conclude with that?
When they have control, they have control. And you're not going to be able to say anything that you believe.
And what about that they say Isa was not uh, God? Then isn't that a hypocrisy that we cannot say Muhammad is not a prophet, but they can say Isa is not God?
Yep. You're right. You're absolutely right, brother.
Mm. So they can raise finger on our scriptures,
Mm-hmm.
but we cannot.
Yep. Exactly.
Wow,
Amazing, right?
that's just like that's just awesome, So if I say to anybody over here that if you come up live with me, you cannot blaspheme about my God, is that a wrong thing to say?
To us, no. Well, to quote Muslims, it's going to be fair. But yeah, the difference is we're not going to kill you if you
Yeah, we are
do
definitely
this.
not. Yeah, I'm just going to kick them off,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I'm not going to kill them, obviously, but I'm going to kick them off. So,
Right.
so basically, they say, "Hey, Adam, you say so many things, but you do not allow us to say anything about Jesus." So, am I not trying to give them what they give us in their countries?
Yeah, taste of their own medicine.
Exactly. And then they have issues.
Hmm. Correct.
See, that's. I love it. I love it.
I'm so thankful. Like, even just going, because I've been to Egypt and Jordan a while back. Um, Even just wearing a cross, like my family, we like to like wear small crosses. They wouldn't kill you like right for it, but they would like mock and like treat you badly, even just wearing a cross and not saying anything in Muslim countries.
Oh,
Hmm.
so they will mock you by
Yep.
wearing a cross.
Yep. Anything to show you're a Christian, anything that's going to stand you out, they're going to mock, they're going to ridicule, they're going to laugh in your face. Persecution.
Wow. Isn't that just so awesome
Very
to
peaceful.
hear? Yeah, exactly, exactly. Such peaceful religion,
Hmm.
peace of Islam. And then they say, we are a peaceful religion. And by the way, I have done a video how Islam spreaded. Uh, it's called, let me see what it is called. I just uploaded that video because it was present in two different locations a couple of days ago. It's called No Compulsion in Religion. Who have not watched it, he has to watch it. It's only a 24 minutes video. No Compulsion in Religion. It's the third video from the top or the fourth video from the top. No Compulsion in Religion. Rida, War, and Pact of Umar. Everybody has to watch it. Sister, how often do they repeat Pact of Umar? Because it's 929. It's the tafsir of 929 as well. So how often do they proclaim that? Because it seems like a few things that you are telling me is part of Pact of Omar.
Yeah. Quite a few times. They would say that, they would yell Allahu Akbar and try to, because especially if they would know you're a tourist, they would try to like minimize you, make you feel smaller, because they can't kill you, because then the American government will be on you. But yeah, that's what they would try to do. They would try to put you down and recite things to you. Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, knowing it from a Christian who is Middle Eastern, whose father was Middle Eastern, grandfather was Middle Eastern, mother's parents are Middle Eastern, and you probably know Arabic left, right, and center, right?
Yeah, I can speak very well. It's my first language at home, and I'm learning to read and write actually.
Wow. So you can speak Arabic like anything.
Yes.
Wow. So that's
Mhm.
awesome. So yeah,
Yep.
and by the way, I thought Arabic is just for Muslimin. It's the language nobody can understand and comprehend.
I think they have to edit that argument a little bit, just a little bit.
I thought nobody can comprehend. It's the language of Allah.
Uh, well, apparently Christians understand it too because there's Arab Christians.
Oh, really? Is that? I thought it's a myth.
You know, I'm living proof.
But like, I seriously thought it's a myth. Like, come on. How how are you allowed to be alive there? It's a myth.
I know. You did it
Oh,
in 2 seconds.
and
What
and
happened?
and you understand Arabic? If somebody is speaking Arabic to you, you will understand that.
Oh yeah,
100%.
100%.
Wow. So
Yeah, there's even Christian Arabic songs that we sing in our churches. You know that too?
really?
Yeah,
Wow, you speak Arabic songs,
yeah.
which are Christian songs.
Mhm.
Okay, so I have to ask you one thing only. Yughwiyakum. Can you explain this word to me?
Uh, give me 1 second. I'm gonna join.
Oh, somebody is asking her. Okay, sorry. Guys, yes, there are. Yes, Zach Black. I know there are so many Arab
Sorry about that.
Christians.
My father was calling.
Yeah, no, no worries. That's more important. That's more important.
What were you asking, brother?
Yughwiyakum. What is
Mhm.
the base word for that, and what does that means? Yughwiyakum. You
I
know.
think it's if I'm not mistaken, Yokub.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think it's. I'm sorry. Refresh my memory.
See, you forgot Arabic. It's leading
It's
astray.
over. I'm
Yughwiyakum,
finished.
astray. You finish. You're
I'm finished.
done. You're done. You're done.
I'm finished.
Yughwiyakum. Finished. You finished. Isn't that how it says that?
You're finished. Wallahi.
Hey, Andrew is another Arab Christian. Hi. Hey, welcome, Andrew. Yeah, we are just uh, get stuck for Allah. You know,
Mhm.
you forgot the basic Arabic. So yeah, thank you, Sister Chloe, for coming up. This was an awesome time. I really would like to have to dedicate one show for you,
Well,
and we are
thank you
going to
for
do
having
that.
me.
Let's play a song, an Easter song. Oh, she left so fast. Ouch. Okay, I didn't mean you. I didn't mean to for you to just go away, but come on, sister, you shouldn't. Okay, so let me play this song, Easter song in Arabic for everyone, and then I'm going to end my live stream for today. So enjoy. Easter is coming. Jesus is risen. Jesus is Lord. He is risen. Yeshua Akbarul Azim. Enjoy Arabic song. Jesus is risen. Al Masih Kam.
هذا هو اليوم الذي صنعه الرب فلنفرح ولنتهلل به. المسيح قام من بين الأموات ووطئ الموت بالموت ووهب الحياة للذين في القبور. المسيح قام من بين الأموات ووطئ الموت بالموت ووهب الحياة للذين في القبور. المسيح قام من بين الأموات ووطئ الموت بالموت ووهب الحياة للذين في القبور. Χριστός ανέστη επνεκρόν θανάτων βαπτίσας και της εν τη μνήμας η ζωή ευχαρισάμενος. Μεσσία قام من بين الأموات ووطئ الموت بالموت ووهب الحياة للذين في القبور. المسيح قام من بين الأموات ووطئ الموت بالموت ووهب الحياة للذين في القبور. المسيح قام
Yeshua Akbar al-Azim.